Oh wait, you know what? No memory card. Forgot about that. Oh, sorry about that cough. Oh. Alright, I hope this Rhea form isn't too ugly, but it's starting out that way. Oh man, I'm really missing a lot of Rhea. Oh man. Oops. Accidentally switched to the pipe for no reason. Oh, wrong way. I'm just gonna preemptively grab this, but we might not need it. Oh, hell yeah. Good shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. Damn, dude. I practiced that too. I should be able to get this. First cycle. Dude, what is happening? We're wasting a ton of Rio too. Never thought I would spend so much time in this room. Hello. A lot of Rio gone, but there's a lot of backup Rio. Should be fun. Definitely a bummer that I just spent like 20 seconds in a room that takes me like 7 seconds. stuck. Bum 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 bum. Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday. Hey, congrats on your Castlevania PB. I'm glad I was able to watch it. Yeah, I saw, but that's okay. Even when things get messy, being able to get through it is the important part. Oh, nice. I never get that. Here's like the longest section where we hold map glitch, I'm pretty sure. There's like a... There's like a... So you know how sometimes I turn into that like mech? And I have to like fight giant robots or whatever? There's one of those battles coming up. Like, I'll show you when we pass it. But because we're using map glitch and we're not like loading in anything, the trigger to make that battle happen doesn't exist right now. So we can just skip it. Just run right past it. As long as you're holding map glitch, of course. Oh no! Goemon. Gooey lad. Yeah, so it's like you kind of come up here and you start like running through these flowery plains, I guess. You totally need to play this game, by the way. You gotta put it on your list. But yeah, I can't remember, but it's around like right here. You like run up and then the game like triggers like a cutscene. But we're just running right by it. Yeah, I had that thought too. That's why I've been trying to... I was playing so many PS2 games, I was like, okay, I need to crack through some of these 64 games. Like, I just beat Bomberman Hero. That's the last one I beat. But I actually still haven't beaten Bomberman 64. I'm stuck in... You know the first stage in... I think it's called Black Star World or something, but it's basically... Like, there's all that traffic coming at you. I might have even told you about this, so I might just be, like, rehashing the same thing. But there's, like, all that traffic coming at you, and then you have to fight, like, some bosses right after. I was, like, I couldn't get past that part, so I was, like, I just turned it off, and I was like, okay, maybe another day. But that day has not arrived yet. I really like Bomberman Hero. That one's really fun. It's very floaty, though. Whereas Bomberman 64, Bomberman feels a little more tight with his movement, I guess, and like, everything's a bit more like, I don't know if blocky is the right word, but everything feels a bit more like structured, whereas like, in Bomberman Hero, it's very like loosey-goosey. Bomberman's like floating around, and yeah. You only beat that part when you decide to look at speed stuff. Oh, okay, okay. Oh no, wrong option. There we go. Yeah, have you... So I'm guessing you haven't played Bomberman Hero yet? So, okay, so there's that one. So Bomberman 64 I want to beat. I've got Gex 2. I'm pretty sure it's Gex 2 for the N64. And I really want to beat that one. But it's really confusing. It's like... The mission objectives are like obscure. And then it's like... I get lost. 64 is the only one you've played so far, okay. So right now, this guy wants us to get some fish, and then he'll give us an item that will clear... Like, there's a guard basically blocking the way out of this town, and the only way to get past him is to chuck wooden logs at him. So we're collecting fish for this fisherman, and then we'll be able to get past the bridge guy. It's all coming up shortly. Oop. Gotta remember to start mashing A through loading. Gets Goemon up to speed quicker. Okay, and I don't think there's any reds up there, so I'm gonna grab just these two. Oh, hello. One, two. My coffee's cold now, by the way. I should have drank it quicker. Oh well. I was in a coffee mood too. Yo, Buzzy. Good morning. If it's morning there. Yeah, I don't really like cold coffee. I've tried it. It's not for me. Actually, there are some times where I've had like iced coffee in the summer. That was like, it was like super sweet, kind of like I was drinking like an iced milkshake or something. But I've never just like brewed a pot of coffee and then like threw it in the fridge and enjoyed it later. I don't think I could do that. Nice. So you have to hit him 3 times there. And the 3rd time, he like gets angry and punches and blows up that rolling log that you throw his way. If you don't do the timing right. So it's a little more tight timing, so I'm glad I was able to get it first try. And lately I've been forgetting to hold map glitch into this room, and without map glitch it's a little laggy, so I'm gonna remember that. Plus there's like trees here you can kind of bump into, but because we're map glitching we don't have them loaded. No, I don't waste my time with that junk. Oh, map glitch here. Oh, please grab this, thank you. Okay, so I got on my way to grab this little life up because, I don't know, you never know what can happen throughout the rest of the run. And then this area is really laggy, so I'll go in this little room and I'll reset map glitch like this. Because to get that life up, to get Goemon to have a 3rd life, you need to like you need to release map glitch so that the item appears. But it's super laggy. Like this whole bridge, all this area coming up is just loaded out with enemies, which make the game like slow down a ton. Alright, I'm gonna sip this cold coffee. Let's try it out. Ooh. Just no. Not doing that again. Never again. Okay. It's like, just no. Had to try it though. Oh, dude, come on. You have a coffee allergy? No. Do you like hot drinks though? Like, do you mess with tea? Like hot tea? Snake way. The true snake way. Yeah, tea is good? Okay. That's good. There's something about hot beverages that can just like warm my soul. Coffee or tea, either is good. So I used to get really close and hit him with my pipe, but this thing happens when you actually physically come in contact with his top, where like Goemon just starts blinking around, and like he can fall off the dragon. And if that happens, you've got to run from the bottom, from the tail of the dragon, all the way back up here again, and you have to restart the boss fight. Okay, yeah, I need to pay better attention to this. But yeah, so I decided I would just sit back and throw Rio here. Yeah, like if you've ever played StarCraft, like a stalker just starts blinking around. It's really bad. Like he flashes in and out, and like he teleports like left and right until eventually he just falls off the dragon. So I just do this now. But I used to run up and smack him. Just save on the Rio. Because since I'm still so new, I do a lot of like unnecessary Rio hovers, which is when you jump in the air and you mash B to throw Rio. You'll kind of like float a little bit longer in the air, you get a little more hang time. And I kind of rely on them a little too much when I should just trust just have good jumps basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I really like the old route, so I'm still so new that it doesn't make sense for me to do the new route. It's just, there's way too hard of tech. It only saves like 14 seconds over this route or something. So I like the old route because other than like chain pipe skip in Oedo, in the first castle, there's not like a bunch of crazy hard tech. You just basically you're building up like your inventory, you're like getting items that will basically allow you to like breeze through, and you're getting like magic powers that will allow you to like really just like do like a rush on the last like dungeons. And I really like that because just feels like in the beginning you get a little bit of a breather and then it really picks up in like the mid to late game, and I like that. So yeah, I really like the old route. It's really comfy. Koryuta is a cutie pie. You know, when I was a kid, I never even made it this far. I got to I think I got through Oedo, like as a kid, and then I got to Kashiwagi, or whatever the first impact fight is, and I could never do it. I could just never beat him. I was really young though when I played this. This was the first 3D game I ever played. So a lot of it's pretty nostalgic, but also there's so much of the game that I didn't get to when I was a kid that a lot of it is just, it doesn't have that nostalgia. But that's okay, it doesn't really mean too much. Like my favorite game is Castlevania 64, and I didn't play that until like 2 years ago, or I think we're coming up on 2 years now. But gee, I hadn't played that in a while. Yesterday was comfy after I did a run of this yesterday, and then I just kind of hung out all day, helped a friend with some work, and then I got really lost in the first Dark Cloud game. It's really fucking good. When I was a kid, I rented Dark Cloud 1, and it was really hard. Like, it just felt like there was a lot of mechanics that I didn't understand. But now that I'm older, like, Dark Cloud 1 is, like, it's just, like, it's really smooth to play. Like, it doesn't feel exhausting, even though there are a lot of mechanics. So, I'm glad I got to play that yesterday. And I'm like a huge Dark Cloud 2 fan, so it's only like, you know, I expect myself to enjoy this one. But it's definitely like, you can tell that like this game laid the foundation for what Dark Cloud 2 is going to be. Yeah, he was. He's actually the reason I started playing it. Where am I going? When he went live, I was like, alright, it's time for me to start my file. Because I actually I picked it up from the retro shop, like, over the summer, probably like 4 or 5 months ago, and I just haven't played it yet. My gaming backlog is massive, and I just, like, keep buying more games. Like, I just bought a Japanese PS2 and, like, a bunch of imports for it. It never ends. But I'm holding off on touching the JP PS2 until Christmas time. It'll be like a little Christmas gift to myself. Alright. This is nice. This is a little glitch called time stop, where we start using the flute and then cancel it by grabbing that ladder, and we freeze time. So like the enemies and everything freeze in place. And also all these beige looking wooden parts are totally frozen, so normally they'll fall out from under you if you try to walk on them. But because time stop exists, you can just run across the parts of the bridge that normally fall and collapse, and it doesn't even matter. Cho Aniki, Legend of the Holy Protein. Okay, that is that is not a game I have found. I'll look that one up though. There's a lot of games I need to try. I told myself it wasn't really for me, even though I think it looks cool, but I should probably get Hungry Ghosts. Oh, I need to go talk to that old man. Just for Minnie's honor. Hungry Ghosts. Alright. Where do we go now? Back to Zasm. The Hungry Weekly. The Hungry Weekly has overtaken the 50-star Weekly. All the cool kids are in the Hungry Weekly now. Minnie's control over the Goemon boys is radical. Hungry for chicken tendies. It's like morning, but I could totally go for some chicken tendies right now. I guess it's almost 11. Dude, it's crazy how back in like high school or even like middle school, I'd have lunch so early. Like so in my high school, it was pretty big. There were so many kids that they had to split up like when kids had lunch. So there was 3 different groups. In the first lunch group, like if you were a kid like going to have lunch, it was like you could either go at like the first time was like 10:30, which is like nuts. Like having lunch at like 10:30 a.m. I mean, people can eat whatever they want, whenever they want, but like, just seems like a weird structure for children. And then it would be like there was a group that had lunch at like 10:30, and then like 11, and then the final group at 11:30. Yeah, 10:30 is insane. I remember I had that 10:30 lunch one year. It was total garbage. But it's kind of crazy how they like, a lot of kids like, they get like the hot lunch, so it's like you buy lunch that's kind of like cooked for you or whatever. And it's crazy that like the school is like able to feed like hundreds of kids all in like, you do like 30-minute shifts. It's like kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Amber. But also, like, a lot of times I just straight up wouldn't eat. Because it was just so early. And I've never been like a breakfast guy either. Oh, I should have got that. I should have stuck it out. I should still be able to get it though. Please. Thank you. Ah, it's on the other side. Did I get there? Got it. Whoa, that was lucky. I had no idea that candy was there. Alright, so doing this little minigame gets Abisumaru the ability to like turn Mini, and that's what we use to clip through basically all the walls we need to. Oop. It's really nice. And we do it like right away. Do, 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 do. Watch it now. Like that. Yeah, so that's called sliding. No! Don't cut the man. Alright, where to next? Oh yeah. We gotta go take pictures of some ghosts. Man, I have this bag of candy that's like calling out to me, like, have one piece, Gumby. And the problem is they're like sour watermelon candies. And they're coated in like sour sugar stuff. And I just like, I don't want to get that on my fingers. Then I have to live with it the whole run. Should have taken it. Well, I guess there's healing that I know of, so it's fine. Oh, not quite. Oh no. Alright, where are we at? No! Okay. We're gonna have to redo this. I think we go out here. It's been a second since this has happened. What the fuck? Come on, we have to move on. This isn't good for business. Can't remember the last time I fell down here. Dude. Some juicy time loss. I still have so much to get good at with this game. Ah, the other cat doll. We're on a roll with our collection. Alright, this might be the hardest part of the run. I think I got it. Okay. I feel like I got stuck on that first slide in my PB to flip the switch. So, hopefully that makes up a little bit of the time that I lost falling down that bridge. Yeah, that's right, Buzzy. Actually, this is the only Goemon game I've ever played. So, I actually don't have anything to compare it to. But, and I know, I've heard rumors that you don't like it, but I'll be playing the PS2 Goemon, and then I really want to get Shin Sedai as well. Shin Sedai looks really fun. Alright, I'm gonna start going for these slides instead of going underneath the area. Game Boy, okay, you know what, we don't have time for this. Game Boy Color Goemon? Is that JP only? Also, what's this Goemon Gaiden game? That's an RPG, right? I think Josh and Zar are gonna race it or something. Okay, I probably don't need this money. I'll grab a little bit. Oh, did they? I had no idea. I'm guessing they're all JP only. They're really grindy though. Like, I know they said they're gonna finish it in 2 settings, but hopefully it's not too tiring for them. Alright, let's take pictures of these hungry ghosts. I should get a better save file set up where I can practice this. Or I should get a Game Shark so I can optimize my practice with the debug menu. I think I know what this room is. Yeah, let me reload this room because I want to map glitch this. Hopefully I don't fuck this slide up. I'd hate to waste a life doing this. Basically I'll come over here with all the water unloaded. Do this. Like that. And now we wait. So because if you try to leave this room after you map glitch it, the game will soft lock. You'll be frozen in time forever. So, but if you kill yourself, you'll reset the room, and you can leave that way. And I just find that even if you have a lot of health and you have to sit there and wait for Ibesu to die, like, it still comes out faster than trying to, like, actually jump on those tops and, like, make your way through the room. Plus, if you fall, you're, like, sitting in that poison water, and it just sucks. Oop. Alright, Ninja Lad. Okay, I get what you're saying. Do you prefer how they're like a bit more linear and like, it's just like more about, I don't know, like I've seen you play a lot of like older arcade games with that sort of, I don't know what I'm looking for is, the word is, but I just feel like taking out some of the exploration and like making the gameplay more focused on, I don't know, just like combat and like platforming, I guess. Like getting rid of that sort of exploration part of adventure games. Maybe that suits you more. But I definitely still need to play like more. Like I really want to play what is it? The Goemon 2 Maginesu. I was watching Hensachi on that, but the first time I saw it, I'm pretty sure was Mungo and Hensachi racing. I think that's what happened. Man, it's been a while though. This isn't gonna hit. Dude, these balls. Dude. Ball was coming right for me. Goemon 3? Okay, okay. Wait, is that Oedo? Or is that one also on the SNES? I saw Jeff run Oedo, and I just like, I don't know if it's just like straight up like the character models or like what it is, but that game just like did not look good to me. Like I love Jeff, but that game does not look that fun. That SNES? Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Do you remember that one that Minnie was streaming? That was on PS1 that was also kind of... It looked very like... It also looked kind of like an adventure game. I can't remember the name of it. Unless it's Uchu. The one that you mentioned earlier. Say cheese. I wonder what makes him just throw out that little, like, that little small bomb. Alright, that was a little rough, but not terrible. Doo-doo-doo. Man, this would have been such a terrible Ghost Toys if I didn't take so long to get into the castle. I'm glad that I knew where to go after I fell down, though. That's always good. Yo, we're going here. Okay. Yo, thanks, Nai. Good morning. Yo, this was like first try chain pipe skip, too. But on my way up to, I was just rambling about this, but on my way up to Ghost, the Ghost Castle, I fell on that bridge once I clipped up. Oh no, my hands are all oily. I just wiped my face. We're fine. Just like wiped my face and touched my controller and like immediately felt slippery. Foolish gum. Alright, we're good. Got that hand wiped down. Alright, I'm gonna release Map Glitch. Sometimes I'll try to get like the first like slide attempt in while still holding Map Glitch, but it's a little uncomfortable. Also, I quit going. Yesterday was the first round where I didn't go for it, but I quit going for that flutter climbing the mountain. And I decided to just go around and climb the ladders. I saw Serial do that, and I was like, yeah, I think I would rather do that too. Because I've soft-locked on that flutter like a decent amount. Even in practice, it's just like I'll accidentally soft-lock on that flutter, on that ladder. I'd just rather not do that. Sorry for coughing. My PB time is 1:35:06. So I think this might be on pace, but I still have a lot to learn and like a long ways to go. This game, even though like it's obviously filled with a lot of tech, just like the basics of the game can be difficult. Like it's not so much that like it's like, oh, it's this crazy hard platformer, but to get consistent at movement and like just the basics of the game, you know, I still have a long ways to go. So it's also another reason why like you didn't see me do Benkei skip, because I don't want to hold myself like back artificially from things that like I would rather like go fishing and like immediately like just have that feeling of knowing like my run's not gonna all of a sudden stop here. Because even if this doesn't PB, I just want to get through and do everything. Like I want to do all the castles, I want to do the route. Like right now and lately I don't use any timer or splits, which is really good for like memorization. Like not having splits to tell me like the next split is like going to the dragon, or the next split is like festival or something. It's really good because it just reinforces like I'm doing this all just from my own mind and my muscle memory. So it's really good to reinforce that for me. Not have to like overthink things like later on down the line, because I'm giving myself I'm respecting myself in the process enough to know that like the PB might not happen today, and it might not happen anytime this next week, but it will happen, like no matter what, because I'm forcing myself to play more and more. And the more I play, the more I expose myself to the things that are tough or not tough, the better I'll get. That's kind of like my mentality. I'm fucking rambling. But yeah. There's just like, I have a ton of respect for this game, and like, it's not always easy to see how difficult some of the nuanced things that the top players do outside of the tech. So, you know, we're not talking about Makori slashes or the skips or mermaid clips and things like that, but just like honest, good movement, platforming, combat, good boss fights, stuff like that. Getting good with the impact fights, you know. And those are things that like, I of course I can practice, but I just want to throw myself into the fire and, you know, trial by flame. Okay, I started rambling again. I don't know how that happened. Alright, so I've always map glitched this room specifically, but I used to like for whatever reason, I used to be scared of map glitching this room. I just feel like one time I map glitched this room and it like locked when I tried to leave. But this is totally map glitchable. Yo, what up, Minnie? Good morning. Yo, thanks for getting me into Dark Cloud. I played a lot yesterday, but I did not make the progress that you did. Yo, good morning, Kawhi. Mini Game King. The true king of games. Step aside, Yugi. Alright, please no Ed Boys. I do have it on the GameCube, but the disc isn't like working. Alright, we're good. Yeah, and we were talking about it yesterday, but like, I did not do character swap. But like, it's got a lot of mechanics, especially when it comes to like upgrading your weapons and just all these different things, and like the like the town building and like how you build objects in the town and like the events and stuff. That's all totally different from Dark Cloud 2. So it even though there's a lot of mechanics, there's nothing about it that is coming off like overwhelming. And like I just feel like there's no rush. So like I was able to like it just felt smooth. I don't know. Like I definitely really enjoyed it. So I'm on like floor. I think I'm on floor 12, maybe. But basically, my fucking dagger broke, and I lost like all those upgrades on it. And I've been collecting other weapons for Toan, but yeah, I'd rather have a strong dagger as well. And I just like wasn't hitting good damage on a lot of the enemies on like floor. I think it was like floor 10 or 11 when I was like, okay, this dagger accidentally broke. So I went back to like floors 2 and 3, and I just grinded for like maybe 30 minutes, and I got the cat girl. I got her slingshot really strong too. But where do you get different weapons? So I'm pretty sure I've gotten them in chests. I think I've gotten them in the bigger chest. Why am my character swapping? I think I've gotten them in the bigger chests, but also, I don't know if you've gotten, like, there's like this genie thing that comes out of a box, and he's like, hey, and he's like, pick one of these gifts, and it's like a small box, like a small gift box, and a big gift box, and I've gotten weapons out of that too. Like, I've probably got like 5 other swords besides the dagger. So that's like one thing where it's like, if I don't want to go back and repair after a floor, I can just swap to another weapon. I haven't found another slingshot or anything yet. You haven't gotten any extra swords? Dude, watching you go toe-to-toe with that boss in the first cave was really fucking funny. I'm proud of you. You stuck to it. Wait, did you have to break the cat girl's slingshot? Or like, did you have enough like weapon repair powder to make that work? Never go on this left side. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let me in. Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. But I don't know what the next area is, or like the next dungeon or whatever. Oh wait, go up. Thank you. I need to learn the alternate strat here, because I spend a lot of time on this slide coming up. It's nice and convenient, but it's also, there's a ton of lag in this room, and I get slide blocked a decent amount by these walls. Like that. Oh, we're good. We're moving on. You realize it was a bad idea, but you've been going for too long, you had to finish it out. Or else you'd be a cat. Exactly. Exactly. You needed to do it for your fans back home. Oh, hello. I probably don't. No, you know what? I think I might need the Rio, so I'm gonna grab some of this good stuff. Yeah, Buzzy, this music's fucking great. A lot of the... Alright. I talked to that sign yesterday as well. Alright, hope I don't mess this up. Dude. Alright, if you lay down in the ramen, they won't see you. I think they saw me. That or they were just trying to heat up the ramen. Oh. Not a good use of camera there. It seems comfy. Unless it's like boiling hot, then maybe we should put some ice cubes in it to lower the overall temperature. Otherwise, we'll scald our skin. You know, after my horrible impact fights yesterday, you think I would have set aside like 20 minutes to practicing them, but that did not happen. Yo, hell yeah. Last time I had Thai food, I was in Denver, Colorado. Even though there's a bunch of good Thai places around me, I'm sure. I like living in a city because, like, 5 minutes, like in a 5-mile radius, not even, in like a 2-mile radius of me, there's like every type of cuisine. Like multiple of them. So the competition is really good, so like if your food's not good, then customers will just go to a different place. So a lot of the restaurants are like competing against each other to have better food, which is kind of what you want when you're eating out. You want people to care. Dash. Man, I remember for the longest time, I didn't know you could hold up and accelerate impact too. But by holding up on the stick, you can make impact move faster. Oh no, that's fine. This one isn't so bad, but I kind of fall a lot in, not too much, but I fall a decent amount in the other auto-scroller we do at the end of the game, right before Baldera fight. Yeah, so like right now, I'm holding up, but like I'll hold back right here and slow down and speed back up again, just so I can like make sure that I don't accidentally trip or something. Even though I feel like the stage still like flies forward and like progresses even if you do get knocked down. So I'm honestly not even sure getting knocked down means like anything. Alright, I need to focus. I got this. My impact fights were fucking horrific yesterday. I must redeem myself. Okay. I used to have the timing down like in my head where I was like confident enough where I could do it without looking at the screen. Like it was all timing. But I feel off. Maybe it's my inputs. Not my timing, but my inputs are like too fast or something. I need to chill out. Okay, I'm done talking. Let's do this. No! Get back here! All according to plan. This is going well. So right there I did it way too early in the game. Oh no. Got me. Okay, we're going underwater. Do you miss speedrunning, Buzzy? on now. Oh, hell yeah. I feel like anytime you're streaming, you're doing a 1cc of something. Dude, watch it. I want to get good at shoot 'em ups. Shmups, I guess? There's one I really like called Caladrius Blaze. I don't know if you've heard of that one. I got it on Steam, actually. But I'd really like to clear that without dying or whatever. Or game overing or whatever. But I'm just not that good at them. I'm actually not sure, Buzzy. Unfortunately. Okay, wait, we need to go to... We're going to here? Here. Okay. Ah, okay, okay. Do, do, do. Oh, I see. Did Saibu develop shoot 'em ups? Different like team of people. Say hello to the Kappa. Sup, man? Thank you for your Kappa contribution, Kawaii. Alright. Map Glitch City. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think there's a platform under me anyways there. If I cut that too tight. Okay. This might be my favorite music in the game. It'd be nice if you could save in this upcoming house right here, this hut, because I think the closest save I can get if I wanted to practice Festival, since I don't use the debug menu, I think the closest save I can get is back in Zazen. I think. That's what I've been using. And just anytime I want to practice Festival, I just have to do this road as well. This long walk. It's a good thing the music's good. Oh yeah. I'm guessing there's a North American copy of that. I feel like Gradius is pretty popular. Gradius? And also it's nice that I actually didn't know that you could slide into this. So if I accidentally release map glitch before I get to this big stone door, so normally we just map glitch our way inside of the little space, and then you activate map glitch, and the stone door reappears, and you get kind of shoved into the loading zone. It's nice that you can actually just slide into it if you accidentally release a map glitch on the way here, but that shouldn't really happen. But it's nice that that's like a backup. Never came out to pay it? Yeah. Okay, okay. Well, what's cool is I'll have that Japanese PS2 coming in. So I'll take a peek on your recommendation, Buzzy. Oh no. Oh no, now we're getting slide blocks. Now let me through. I got it the first time. Ugh. Let me through. Okay, I'm gonna reload the room. There we go. I used to do a Rio hover here, but you know what? I'm going to. No, you know what? No, I'm not. I feel like I've accidentally failed the Rio hover. Just gotten like a weird initial jump with Goey. And what's also nice is if you don't have to do that Rio hover, you don't have to character swap. You can just keep schmoving. Even though I guess you have a bit of a downtime while you wait for this thing to clear this front wall. We need to get up. Alright, I hope this goes well. Alright. Had some trouble with this boss, so hopefully nothing scary happens. But it's definitely possible to soft lock, and, well, I've actually seen knives slide out of here, so we should be okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. Just gonna do my thing. Oh, please let me in. I think one more hit. What's nice about that is you don't really run a risk of over-damaging Surami on accident. Where if you accidentally over-damage her by, you know, doing a few pipe attacks and doing a few fire Rio, you just accidentally slip over her damage threshold. Pretty sure the game soft locks you up a little bit, where you have to like, you'd have to find a, like, you'd have to like slide out of the map and totally redo the boss fight. If that happened. Because what happens is if you over-damage her, she just like lingers and she won't die. You can't hit her to finish the job. But I have seen Nai like once that happens, he like goes to the corner of the map and like slides off and falls to the abyss. Alright, just a bit more gameplay. We're coming up on my favorite castle. Man, time really flew by. I can't believe we're already at this part of the run. I guess Dirge is a bit, like a touch longer than this, so now that I'm used to like these longer runs, it doesn't feel so bad. But like back when I only played CV64, these runs felt super long, but they're really not so bad. Okay. That's a good question. Ghost Toys can be pretty fun, but it's number 4. Submarine, it's really cool, so 3. Maybe Oedo is 5. I really think I don't really enjoy the Kaga boss fight. But Oedo's still cool. Musical is 1. And what does that leave me with for number 2? Oh, Festival. Festival is super cool. It's too bad we don't do more of Festival in the any % route. We move past it pretty quick. I also really like the boss fight casually in Festival. Like playing tennis with the plates is pretty fun. Actually, the first time I did it, I died. Just like lost all my health. But once I kind of got the pattern down, it wasn't too bad. I think I got them all there. Okay. We are on our way to the greatest musical ever performed. I like how in the game there's some checks where the game knows that you don't have a memory pack in, so it doesn't even bother asking you if you want to save. But then there's like, it's like, after every castle, the game will automatically ask you if you want to save, whether you have a mem pack in or not. I think that's kind of interesting. Oh, I was already facing the right way. Alright, sometimes I get hung up on this water slide, so it'd be nice to nail this. Oh, didn't want to pop right back out. No! Alright. I've been getting better at not having to slide here. But I try to go for this Rio hover to get the key. I'm gonna miss this. Yeah. Bad slide. This is bad. Let me through. Thank you. Yeah, I think so too, but I don't actually know. I have no idea. I saw you bring that up in Zara's chat. Maybe minis. But they bought they reactivated the, or they bought something. They re-upped their trademark or something. Oh no, I forgot what room this was. Alright, I'll reset the room to get this really nice cycle of fans. Alright, now I know where I'm at. Oh no, too much. Too much sauce. Alright, I've got some trouble here. Oh, we're good. Yeah, good morning, Mungo. In the words of Nye, can you believe the hedge killed their own? Or something like that? I shouldn't do Nye impersonations. How crass of me. Please. Okay, we're just transforming. I can hold forward here. Back, okay. Alright, I'm gonna nail this tunnel. Let's go. This little tumbler thing can get you on some pretty ugly cycles where you have to wait quite a bit. But if you go right away from when you enter the room and you don't get any lag, or you don't fall and have that ow, my feet hurt animation after you fall from a tall height, then you can just move on. And you don't have to wait for any bad cycles. Alright, so I think we're on PB pace, but that is definitely the fault of not having a timer. So after this run ends, I'll retime, but I could very well throw it away on these last two bosses like I did yesterday. Yesterday's run was also PB pace, but I super duper, super duper, super mega super duper scuffed the Balbera fight. Well, I guess, and the final impact battle as well. But I'll shut up. This musical is awesome. Yeah, their arms are just like pumping. Yeah, this is another one of those parts where the game recognizes that you don't have a mem pack in, and it doesn't even bother asking you to save. But like when I'm practicing, and I use a mem pack to load the beginning of Musical Castle, and I play through it, I always have to be mindful and careful that I don't accidentally rewrite my save. Because, yeah, it'll totally trigger a save if you, yeah, have a mem pack in. But no mem pack, and you can just fly through that conversation right there at the end before you get brought into the Mecca of victory. Anytime I hear this, I hear Claude going, "She sucks, he sucks." But yeah, holding up to accelerate Impact's movement here makes it a lot trickier. But it's certainly faster. Almost. Alright, we're one away from 420. That's gotta be a sign. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. This ain't that bad. Oh no. That was awful. I missed so many... Okay. That's fine, that's fine. As long as we hit all the peaches. Okay. Don't need to overthink it. Okay. Well. We're going around the world. Alright. That was rough. But that's okay. Next battle is more important. I don't even think I can press A through this text. I don't know why I'm matching. Get the nerves out, I guess. Okay. This is all me. I got this. I have to redeem myself from yesterday. Nope, that's not how you drive me. No! I keep going way too early. It's just no good. I'm going so early. Like I can feel it in me. No. No. Oh, that was super ugly. Oh well. It was uglier yesterday. I just need to keep working on that. That's not very good, but it's fine. Whatever. It's over. I was getting super sweaty. If you ignore the first part. Yeah, so it'd be really nice if I could chain those punches all the way through his health, but I kept going early. At least it's good that I felt like, okay, I'm going too early, and I could feel it, right? So I was able to like kind of correct it later on. And I was able to get like, I think 4 in a row. But that's fine. It's just one of those things that I just need to do it more. I think my PB had almost flawless fights here. Not like flawless, nothing close to flawless, but it was like a lot better. Like I definitely know I'm capable of it, so that's okay. Yo, thanks for the GG. That means a lot. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, Minnie, I have to show you my terrible town in Dark Cloud before I leave, so I'll have to do that.
Goemon は可愛いギャルがいっぱい来ますぜ。当然じゃねえか。
Yeah, what's up, Zar?
桃山からこの日本を救ったヒーローだからな。でもこんなに喜ばれるのって初めてじゃない？ま、オイラのかっこよさが今になって分かったんじゃねえのか？おうみんな落ち着きなって。わてのサインの欲しい子は一列に並ぶんですぜ。にょー
Yo, thanks, Nai. Yeah, Zar, I'm so sorry. So normally I run this game called derust for PS2, and I have a completely different like scene set up in my OBS. One sec, I'm gonna retime this. I'm really curious what the time was. And so when I started streaming yesterday, I switched the scenes because I use a input display, and I didn't like reactivate the mic. So when you stopped in, I like greeted you, but I was like, then like a half hour went by and someone came in. Oh, Mungo saved the day. Shoutouts to Mungo. Actually, I got raided and stuff, and I just like I had no idea that the mic was on. All right, 6:27. All right, one sec. I'm just gonna retime this super quick, see what the final result was, even after those sloppy impact effects. Okay. Alright, I almost have the time. I think that this run was better than yesterday, but I actually can't fucking remember. I will know once we have the job. I'm waiting. It's hard to scrub through these Twitch VODs. Alright, hit him with that light. 1, 2, 3. 141 flat. Okay, so 141. I think this was a PB. Oh yeah, this is a 134-33, so I did PB. Hell yeah. It's been a while. It's been months since I've even played this, but thanks to... So that was so my old PB is 135.06, so that was like almost 30 seconds, which is crazy because like I messed up so many things where like I fell through a ladder and had to like re-climb up and re-enter Ghost Toys. I felt that the like ramp going up to Ghost Toys, I fell through those floorless sections. I fell through that twice. And then like some parts I got like slide blocked on, and then the final impact fights were not very good. And neither was Taisamba. So that feels pretty good to still, because that's what I mean, like I don't need to get all stressed over all this like tech and stuff. It's just like keep playing, force myself to do the things that I'm uncomfortable with, and like there's so much time that can be saved just from like getting to a spot where you do a slide and like nailing it, not like sitting there hiccuping over the control stick like wishing that you did the slide, but actually nailing things. And like, yeah, I think that's really important. So I'm looking forward to playing more, but shoutouts to like Nai and Zar for playing this so much lately. Also, yeah, I don't know, it's just, even like watching Mini play PS2 Goemon is like, it just gets me in the mood to play my favorite Goemon game. So it's nice that even though I've been really obsessed with PS2 games lately, I can still boot this up and have a good time.